Do you ever take 1 year to clear the abyss with 36 stars, despite having Hu Tao from day 1? Well, that's pretty much what happened in this account. I actually have some kind of restrictions going on with what units I can actually rise, so that kinda made everything slower. But here we are. This is the first time that I managed to get this 36 stars, and honestly I'm quite happy. Of course I have like very good units now, but as someone that only uses Vikings, like I don't really buy battle passes or crystals on the shop, and I think this is pretty fine. I also got lucky with some characters, like getting Kusanali and Raiden without losing the coin flips. That's pretty strange in this account too. I normally lose the coin flips, but yeah, they were the exceptions. So I'm quite happy, but yeah, let me explain what's going on then. So I don't really need to explain that much. I think most people know what Hyperbloom is and what it does. So basically you just apply Dendro, then you apply Hydro. On top of that Dendro, just found the Dendro course, and then you hit the course with Electro. By that logic then, instead of using Hyper Carry DPS Raiden, I just decided to turn her into just my Electro applier for this team, and she works incredible. She has over 1k EM, that's what Hyperbloom damage depends on, so it's very important. So yeah, here's the Hu Tao team. So here's the thing, my restrictions are the following. I needed to have Hu Tao in one of my 2 teams as my first 36 star clear, but I also couldn't actually rise Xingqiuless or whatever you call him. I only leveled up and farm artifacts and all the stuff for characters that I really like. That's my restriction. It's a very basic one, and obviously I only roll for characters that I like. And well, I think you not want those characters. In fact, I quite dislike them, so that made it a little harder to like be a hutao main. But yeah, I had to come up with several teams, and honestly this one performs pretty well. I guess it's a little spooky because for one, I don't have a healer, like Diona doesn't really heal that much. And yeah, Hutao doesn't really want a healer, but you also don't want to die either, which is very easy. So what do we do? Well, the shield Diona has and her little healing is not too much, it's more than enough to keep myself alive and just dodge, I guess. My Hutao is C3, so like I decided to not roll for Yelan. Instead I decided to just get 3 constellations for her. Very smart, I know. But oh my god, like just having constellation 1 thing, everything, it's so different to play her. Like I already like to play her at C0 with no Homa either. I was using Dragon's Lane despite the fact that I don't vape. But man, she's still very fun. The thing is that she's twice as fun when you do have C1. And well, the Staff of Coma, which I also roll for. Very nice stuff, I would say. But yeah, so more Hyperbloom shenanigans. This team just fucking destroys everything, let me say it. Like, honestly, I didn't know what my 4th unit was gonna be. And I think I switched around between Jiao Jiao, Barbie here, and I think Sangyu. I honestly didn't know what to use because just having Kusanagi apply Dendro, her buff with her Q, and well, Kokomi is just incredible at her job, like applying Hydro while also keeping everyone alive no matter what happens. Like these 2 guys together are really hard to fight. Honestly, I found them, like, this is the first time that I'm seeing them too, because I haven't made it that far into the desert. They are really tough, but it's still not an issue for our team. With Kokomi keeping everyone alive like that, and Raiden has insane electrification. was pretty comfy. Now the hard stuff were these guys here. So I always struggle with Magu Genki when he's on the base. And honestly, let me tell you, I found this easier than actually having just the one guy. Because like, yeah, even if they don't stay all together, it doesn't move as much as when he's alone. I find that very annoying, honestly. And yeah, even with my male team, you just don't do enough damage before he starts moving around, and it's just annoying, you know. These guys are like, yeah, they can do a lot of damage if they combine their attacks, but I don't know, they are still easier. They have less HP too. So before this is over, I should probably explain what this team even is. You have Diona for support, and she also like applies a little cryo every now and then, not too much. Gani is there for like just applying cryo and having her burst all the time if possible. While pulling for Homa, I got as Simulacra, so that's a nice boost in damage for her burst. It's not just like applying the cryo. Like Ganyu melts just as much or even more than Hutao. Like Hutao hits once and she already melted. So Ganyu can melt more. But I mean, it just works. I think here I just try to see how much damage I do with my charge attack because I had no idea. I play with controllers, so like I find it hard to actually aim with both characters. But yeah, I find that enough. I don't even know what good melt damage for Ganyu is. Also, my Ganyu is holding emblem for this emblem. Why? Well, Diona already has Noblesse, and really Ganyu is just like, she's not really, like, her role in the team is mostly just have her burst up, so may as well make that stronger, I guess. I should probably get more Lava Walker pieces for her and actually go for like 4 dead Lava Walker, but I'm not even sure if that's a good idea either. I should probably just try stuff. Well, so this guy, here I forgot that I had to hit these things with Dendro. Like I wasn't even thinking. I was like, why is he not dying? And then I forgot. And then I remember and just brought up the Kusanali game. I used to struggle a lot with this boss on previous Abyss rotations, and like back when I could barely just 33 stars. I don't like this boss, but I guess it was my fault because I wasn't even using a Dendro character. I don't remember if I had Kusanagi by then. Oh yeah, this is... the Hyperbloom makes a lot of things just really easy, honestly. The day we see like more Dendros lines on Abyss, it's the day that I cannot get 36 stars anymore. The Hyperbloom is just so busted. And yeah, like Barbie doesn't really do much, as you probably noticed. Like she has instructor, but I don't really know what to do with my 4th member. I should probably just try to swirl with Jean or Sayu. And yeah, I don't know, try to do something. Because honestly, just Kusanali, Tokomi and Raiden, they just work. Like that, like you don't really need anymore. But yeah. So on the last chamber, house, whatever, this Hutao bursts after applying Cry are incredible. I really like doing that. It's why I like Melt so much. I had other ideas for teams for Hutao without Babe, which you may see, you know, in upcoming videos if I keep uploading my Abyss cycles. But this one is probably the best one. Oh yeah, I should explain Sucrose. Sucrose is there mostly to share her EM for Hutao, because my Hutao has only 100 EM. So with that I can reach about 300, and that's just enough. And yeah, I can just focus on crit damage and crit rate and HP mostly. But yeah, well, obviously BB debuff is always a good thing, especially if I manage to hit somebody that is affected by Pyro. instead of cryo, that's just so much better. But I also rather just infuse her Q, this butterfly thing here, with cryo, so I can just melt more, or try to melt more, I guess. Yeah, here we go, that's just so good. And it's over just like that. Anyways, my builds, I'm gonna display them using character cards. I don't know, I think it's just better than just going through the menus. Especially because I really like changing things around. But yeah, that's about it. This was my first clear, that's why I'm uploading this despite Abyss being different right now, since I got this on the last few hours of that rotation. But yeah, I'm happy with this, so thank you for watching.